Hi, you guys. Good morning. Happy Friday. I'm just gonna jump straight to it. I know that we are coming up on, it's been 5 days now since the horrible, tragic news broke about Kobe Bryant and his beautiful baby girl, and all the other lives that were lost in that crash. And people, when you talk to people have been saying like where they were at the time and what they were doing when the news had broke. And I remember it was right before my 3 p.m. show, like right before, and I just remember thinking and saying, like, I don't want to know the specifics, because I know my heart, like I know I wouldn't be able to, my heart, like I wouldn't be able to deal with it. And, and unfortunately we live in a business where, the show must go on, and I still had to go on. So but after my 3 p.m. show and before my 8 p.m. show, like that in between time, it was just one of those things where it was unavoidable. And like my good sis Frey, who's working my box office for the show, like she was hysterical and crying. It was just something like you just couldn't avoid this horrible tragedy, And then I thought about all those of you who still even came to my show. Like I don't know, like if you subscribe to a Rose Called Candace newsletter, but I sent out an email a few days ago just expressing my gratitude for that, because so many people were completely destroyed and heartbroken. I mean, like, I didn't even want to perform. So I can't even imagine still showing up to see a show or to see some theater. Like, I just want y'all to know I appreciate your sacrifice for that, because it was a sacrifice. And stuff like this, when it happens, it's just really hard to wrap your mind around. Like, I'm someone that has a lot of faith. Yes, Jesus. Like, I have a lot of faith and a belief in God. And within my belief, I understand that his ways are not our ways and his thoughts are not our thoughts. So we will never fully understand the why when stuff happens. And I know that there's a purpose in everything. Like, there's always a purpose, but then there's this other part of me that's like human. And it's like, God, but I don't understand. Like, why? Like, why? From all the people that we lost in 2019 to now Kobe and Gigi and the others, babies who have even yet to begun to live life, like, are gone from us. And it's like one of those things where you just don't understand. And I can't even begin to understand how Mrs. Bryant and her family are dealing with, like, this is terribly sad, And then even, like, I'm even going to meet with my pastor to talk about this, because I just, in all my faith, I still don't, like, why, God? Why? And even in my own life, like, I don't talk about it, but my grandmama, like, my grandma is still in the hospital fighting for her life. I'm still believing for a miracle that she will come out of that coma, that she will wake up, like, it's just stuff that you don't understand why, God. And the thing is, and it's one of the interviews that Kobe had that I love, that he said, God is great. And it's like, even in all this, I know it's like the last thing people want to hear or declare, but he is still great. And I am praying for all those who are brokenhearted, because God is still a comforter. He can still comfort you, and I believe, I just thank you again, y'all, who still showed up, and I am grateful that I was able to encourage and inspire you that day, because that's what it's all about with art and my art. And I'm grateful for your sacrifice, and I am just praying for everybody. And y'all, listen, life is extremely fragile. We do not have time. Do you understand? We do not have time. So whatever God put in you to do, forget the naysayers, forget fear, rebuke it all, and just go after it. Like, pursue your purpose, because you literally could just be on your way somewhere and that be it. So just do whatever you are called to do, just do it. Just go after it. Like, love people, love them, and forgive. Life is just too short. Just do whatever you are called to do. Do it today. Start it right now, no matter what. Mamba mentality. Yes? I love y'all. I love you so much. And I'm grateful for each of your lives. I love you.